Hi, I'm Amber, and today I'm going to talk to you about autism. What is autism? It is when the person's body is being possessed, right? No, not really, but that's what people back in the day thought it was. According to the Oxford Language website, autism is a developmental disorder of variable severity that is characterized by difficulty in social interaction and communication. The reason why I chosen this topic is because my son has autism. The history of autism is quite fascinating, and according to Harkla.com, the term autism has been around for over 100 years. It was first used by Eugene Buehler, who was a Swedish psychiatrist. He used the word to describe schizophrenia, which is not associated with autism today. But how are people with autism being diagnosed in today's society? Most of the time, children are being diagnosed with autism at an early age. It is up to the parents to see something is not right and talk to their pediatrician. According to healthychildren.org, a diagnosis is ultimately based on the parent's description of the child's development, plus careful observation of certain behaviors by the pediatrician, autism experts, medical tests, and the child's history. Autism is a huge spectrum ranging from low to high functioning, and a lot of doctors use a chart to show the difference between low to high functioning, like this chart, which looks like a little rainbow. There are many types of autism syndrome. The main ones are classic autism, Asperger's syndrome, and Rett syndrome. But today I'm going to talk to you only about classic autism and Asperger's syndrome. Classic autism generally refers to the child with low functioning abilities. And according to autismcauses.com, the classic characteristics are poor eye contact, ignoring others, language delays, severe impairment in speech, communication, or social interaction. These children will need to be taken care of well into their adulthood. The second one is Asperger's syndrome, or what is known as high functioning autism. That is what my son Sebastian has. And I would have liked to have him in this video, but there are some children with autism that do not like being in videos. Although children with high functioning autism have almost the same issues as classic autistic children, their social delays are not life hindering. Most high functioning children are sensory based autistic. My son, for example, doesn't like certain feelings of clothes, textures of food, certain noises, and the huge thing for him is changes in his schedule or people in his life. He likes consistency. Whenever life is not consistent, he has these meltdowns, which makes him unable to be communicated with. So what I do is I use a chart that helps him communicate with me, and this chart goes from happy faces to very angry faces, and this is how he's able to communicate with me when he's unable to use his words. Like I stated at the beginning of my speech, there are many types of autism. The three most common ones are classic, Asperger's, and Rett. But the list is growing as we are learning more about autism. Thankfully, people with autism are no longer being considered possessed. Although we truly do not know how autism came to be, they are still looking for answers. And until then, we as a society can continue to be there for children and adults with autism and help them out. I'd like to thank you for listening to my video and have a wonderful day.